Thank you, Braden. Federal investigators continue searching for the reason that UPS plane crashed in Louisville yesterday. The black boxes have been found today. Investigators are focusing on how and why that engine and the pylon that holds the engine underneath the left wing came loose. They are questioning if the plane was delayed because of work on the engine. But today the NTSB reports that according to the UPS, there was no maintenance done on the plane immediately before it tried to take off.
One of our jobs is to make sure we verify anything that we may learn through multiple sources, but nothing to this point has been presented to us to dispute that. So our belief is today that there was not a maintenance issue regarding that aircraft prior to the flight subject.
It could take up to a year before the NTSB finds out what caused that crash.
We just learned the names of the 3 flight crew members that were on board.
They are Captain Richard Wartenberg, First Officer Lee Truitt, and International Relief Officer Captain Dana Diamond. We also know that at least 9 people are still missing.
And among those missing are 3 employees at a recycling plant, as well as customers. And our Steve Mailing spent time today talking with the business owner.
So, Steve, his business is actually at the center of this investigation.
Well, Lauren, Jeremy, Sean Garber's business is where the plane came to a rest after catching fire and crashing into the nearby industrial park. He's now focusing efforts on supporting his employees and their families as authorities continue their investigation.
In its beginning stages, the plume of black smoke was the signal of how bad the UPS plane crash was. Sean Garber has a unique perspective.
It looked like hell's fury, quite frankly.
Garber's business, Grade A Recycling, has been in the nearby industrial park for over 20 years. He was away on business the day of, but relayed to us how bad the situation was as he watched it unfold a similar way from his chief financial officer.
I guess she described it. She was frantic. She was upset. She was hysterical. She walked outside. She was FaceTiming me, and there was a huge ball of fire and smoke.
Garber soon learned that the plane came to a rest where his business used to stand.
Ground Zero is our facility. The plane ended up resting there. That's where the final resting place was.
Between that and his missing 3 employees, videos of the tragedy are hard to take in.
It's very disheartening. We've had great people in our company. We've been in that segment of the business for 20 years. Not just me, but so many of our folks put their blood, sweat, and tears into that business. We built it up, and to see it as it is now is difficult for the mind to adjust to.
Investigators continue to piece back together this incident. Garber's big ask: prayers.
And as we mentioned before, at last check, the death toll is at 12 people, including 1 child. That's according to federal leaders. Well, they say they're going to work endlessly to bring answers to those families about just what went wrong.